Hello everybody and welcome to Slay the Spire, playing as Defect on Ascension 2. This is Act 2, facing off against a Bronze Automaton, and the first act was absolutely wild. As you know, by the end of the run you usually have relics out to here. Well, look at that, we're already halfway there, even though we've only worked the one act. We got Data Disc from Niao and then picked up Ball Lightning and got a card remove, and it just kind of snowballed from there. We have a lot of orb manipulation stuff. Go for the Eyes, Electrodynamics to turn it into AoE, some card draw. Because of Orrery giving us a few cards at once, I decided that because of our power level, we got a lot of energy from these three relics here. Elites are trivial, but because we got so many cards, I kind of want to favor campfires because we want this upgraded. Focus we want upgraded. Even this producing 3 orbs instead of 2 will make its casting cost even better. So that is what we are focusing on here. So we got 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. So this should be the route we take. And we can go through an early store, which is fine. We do have a good amount of gold. So let's get started. Birds, oh no, what shall we do? Hey, Electrodynamics is in the opening hand. Very good. We'll go ahead and push that through. We'll put this on the one with the most health because we do have the AoE going on. We're going to be taking 12 and we can block 11, so that seems really good. Took 1 whole damage. Okay, we do have Sozu, so no potions. Probably the Equilibrium. Almost no question. 16 block for 2 and then retain hand. Pretty good overall. And that's kind of what we need now is some solid blocking. Capacitors here. Defrag is here. Wow. I don't think second to capacitor is any good for us. We only want the 1 because we have consume, so giving us more orbs to consume. So now our need for campfires have just grown by 2. Focus, the more orbs for the focus, more orbs. Okay, that was very good though. And if we take this, then we will not be able to card remove, which is a little sad. But we will be able to draw 2 more cards on our opening turn, which can be strong. Sometimes we're just going to have extra energy because of the sundial. Sometimes we'll have extra energy because of the happy flower. And if nothing else, it'll help us find Seek and or Electrodynamics. So that was an amazing store. Maybe we transform cards since we can't remove them. Okay, 1, 2, 3 attacks. So maybe we transform 2 defends here. Okay. Wow. Okay, so as long as they don't clump up, that was a significant improvement. Oh, okay, wow. Yeah, I only made that choice because of the equilibriums, for sure. That makes it justify that much more. We do not have a use for Necronomicon, and the curse would be fairly disastrous. So I'm not even going to risk this. It would be a lot of loss of health for no real upside. Don't have much of a choice here. I'm just going to have to take the damage. Max health, though, will help with like the heart and stuff, so... Alright, where to begin? Probably defrag. It costs half as much as Consume and does not have the quote-unquote downside, which is somewhat offset by capacitor, but we'll get there. Probably this, then this, get our focus all up. I don't know. I don't want to project, because every time I turn around, like we got the orrery, we got that really great shop, so it seems like every time I turn around, our deck has grown like productively. Okay. We have a lot of options. Thank you, Bag of Preparation. We have 5 energy. Alright, so let's... The question is what to seek for. That's what I'm stumbling on. Because we have 5 energy, and we only really have a need for 2. Once we play this, we can play this. But if we go for Consume to make up for that 2, we wouldn't want a dual cast. So maybe we just go for... Yeah, let's go for defrag. Well, hang on. I don't know why I was thinking we had zap. Cool-headed is the one that would be pushing through. Yeah. Okay. I think I got the play here. We'll go for defrag. Put it into play. So now our orbs are stronger. So we go like this. And now when we cool-head it, we draw cards. And we draw a lot of cards and get a lot of energy back because of the Gremlin Horn. Alright, so this is where we're at now. And we can afford to dual cast, because we're going to fill up anyways with the Cold Snap. And then go for the eyes. Alright. It's all about doing damage. Speaking of doing damage, looks like he wants to do some damage. So let us compile driver into defend. That seems kind of weak. Compile driver into defend, and then ball lightning zap to evoke some orbs. Well, we have a second card coming. Okay. So that will block for us. This will block for us. And then we can just play capacitor. Funny enough because of Consume. But, alright, so we take 9 damage here. It's bizarre that we're being attacked at all. But hopefully it's not a run ender. Game over for you. Potion Belt is useless. We have Sozu. If this was plus, I would consider it. But we good. We good. I think what happened there was all of our blocks were in that first hand with the bag of prep and when we drew cards. This is not the treasure room. Bottled Flame is attack. We could do go for the eyes, because maybe we're setting up. We are drawing extra cards. So that's something we could consider. But most of the time we want one of these 2 cards. So I don't think... We'll just take the Sapphire Key. Since we have a choice, I'll take the Sapphire Key. Symbiotic Virus. Okay, so right off the bat, our compile drivers are better. And because we have so much focus, I would definitely pick up recursions now. They can make for good block with the frost orbs, the good damage. They don't have to be for juggling a shadow orb, but if we do juggle a shadow orb, our compile driver is better. So things to think about. I'm just going to focus on focus. Ha 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 ha. That's very funny of you. Okay. This fight, we're going to have a ton of energy first turn. Oh, that doesn't count as a deck shuffle? Interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah. So here's what we're talking about. Compile driver, automatically better. Consume, very good. Ball lightning. Zap, we don't care about the shadow orb. Wow. Almost first turn lethal. Whew. That's going to make the armor he puts up right now a little offensive. I'm offended by your armor, sir. I am offended. Piece of cake. Genetic algorithm. I don't think it's too late, especially with it being plus. I'm just wondering how badly do we need it. I'm gonna take it, but part of me is actually glad that it exhausts. We have one more campfire. I think making this create 3 orbs is better, and then we'll do capacitor next, tentatively. Alright, so this is a fast act. What's going on here? We hit her. I guess we do this and then seek for Electrodynamics, and it would be bad to draw right now, so we'll just do this. Oh yeah, genetic algorithm. We should make an effort to cast that before we clock out here. Capacitor, equilibrium. So 18, 26 AoE. We would kill her. Let's not do that just yet. We get to keep our hand. So, oh, whoops. I should have put the defense. So now we're 2 lower. That bothers me. That bothers me. All because I wanted to do the genetic algorithm. Which I don't think is a bad idea, but... Wow. You really had to be at the bottom of the deck? Silly wabbit. Alright, so we have 24 AoE as it is. And even more so now. Alright. At least we got the genetic algorithm off. Consume number 2. Nope. Don't think so. Cool-headed is not plus. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. No, sir. Alright, now we can do capacitor. At this point, the go for the eyes doesn't matter so much. I haven't forgotten about it, but right now I think orb stuff is where it's at. And by no small margin. The pickup of that defrag. Oh, so good. Let's see here. We start by... I guess it doesn't matter when we do the electrodynamics. I'd rather do it when the summons are here, but we can't guarantee that. I could cold snap and compile driver, but then with the energy we have, we might not be able to do what we want. So maybe just compile driver first. That makes sense. Okay, so we got the capacitor, consume, and we did pull off card draw. So I'm thinking about seeking for defrag or zap. We do still have cool-headed in the deck, so there's something of a chance that we're able to execute Electrodynamics this coming turn, and that would be ideal. Hey, found it. What do you know? Before we pop it off, let's pop this auto shields here. We'll go ahead and, I mean, 3. So we're only going to evoke these 2. We don't know where this goes. This will be evoking for 12, and we will then have 4. So it's 28, 40. Yeah, we can't kill him even with this. So I'm just debating. We're going to have 11, 17. We only need 5. That's covered. Cool. So we can just throw this at him, both for the damage and to strip. I don't think the stripping is going to come up at all, but... Alright. So that guy will get killed before he has a chance to rob us. And... Okay, I was going to say my math is off, but nope. It is spot on. No theft for you. What did we lose? What did we lose? Cool-headed. Okay, well that doesn't matter because we only cared about cool-headed to make sure we got the electrodynamics in play on the turn that they were here. And we did. So defrag, compile, driver... probably too soon for genetic algorithm. Although we're not going to be able to use it for blocks, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And unfortunately, we're now all lightning orbs because of the missed out opportunity on the gremlin horn. Compile driver. Well, that's actually okay because, yeah, kind of sucks that we keep missing out on the card draw, but we can do this. And that, and that, and that. So we only take 3. That's good enough for now. We are smoking this fool. Look at that. He's not going to have a chance to execute. He's done for. It's awesome. 30. Yeah, we got that right here. We got that right here, sir. What are you going to do? What can you possibly do? I'm just going to show off what we're capable of here. Yeah, we got 43 block. And you're smoked. What? That was good stuff. Reboot is a curse on the first pass through the deck. Once everything's in play, it can be a way to get our hand back. Buffer. Buffer is good. We have our share of block, though. These 3 cards, really. We still have defense to get rid of and stuff. Maybe we favor stores in the 3rd act. How's our upgrade game coming? Go for the eyes, maybe, but that's really it. Dual cast, maybe. Actually, the dual cast going to 0 is starting to look pretty nice with some of the card draw scenarios we find ourselves in. That's a significant improvement. If we did take reboot, I would take the dual cast. If we find reboot in the opening hand, we might mulligan. Otherwise, it's second pass. That's a tough sell. That is a tough sell. And then, of course, if we took buffer, we would command an upgrade first, actually. And then we'd have 3 cards that we could, or both of these I don't much care. Like, eventually getting this would be good. This would be okay. This would be, whatever we choose here would be necessary. Thunder Strikes just gets better with each deck pass. We get 3 up front. Excuse me, 5 the first time through, and then 2 each deck pass. The 5 would make this 35 damage, and then up to 49. Doesn't appear that we need this kind of damage. We have a lot of focus, and with the capacitor, the consume gets better and better. So I'm not too concerned about that. Comes down to reboot or buffer in my mind. And I know objectively buffer's the better card. Probably go with the buffer. We don't have to play it the first time we see it. We can play it strategically. I'll go with the buffer. Seems like just the smart play. The cage. Man, we have so few attacks, it's funny, actually. Ball Lightning, Cold Snap, Compile Driver. For black, we have Equilibrium, 2 Auto Shields, Genetic Algorithm, Buffer. So I think it's Strike and Defend, right? Don't think we would ever consider this, would we? And we don't want the curse for sure. So it's definitely the cage. And definitely 1 defend. I think we've reached a point where being low on attacks would be better than being low on blocks. So I'll play it that way. Let me know what you guys think down below, please. That's going to do it for Act 2. We're going to be facing off against Time Eater. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Anyways, I appreciate you guys spending your time here with me. I'll see you in the next deck. Take care.